Okay, so my name is Chelsea. I live in California now, but I used to live in the Philippines. Um, my dad is a Chinese person. My mom is Filipino person, but my dad don't really speak Mandarin as much. He can speak it, but he speaks like a mixture of dialects and
Mm,
English and Tagalog, which is the Philippine language. So growing
mm.
up, I didn't my Chinese is the worst, but I'm fluent in like two other languages, but I could understand four.
Mm, mm, mm.
But yeah, so that's my backstory.
Okay. Probably you can use a little bit Mandarin to introduce yourself.
我是华人，可
嗯
是我是在菲律宾长大，
嗯，
现在我住在加州。
加州。
嗯，我是呃我的工作是研究处理。
好，谢谢。Why do you want to learn Mandarin?
Growing up, I could understand a lot of Mandarin already because of like my family, but I wanted to be more fluent, and because I also like traveling, 很喜欢旅行
Yeah.
and我觉得很 fun,
Yeah.
很好玩 like learning another language. So
Okay, cool. How did you find me? I was just curious. How did you know me? How did you find me?
I think I just kept watching videos on YouTube until
Okay.
one point it became recommended, like, and I was like, okay, I'll just click it, and then I just like watched so much YouTube videos,
Uh,
and then I saw that you were on Spotify, and 我去工作开车差不多
yes. Uh,
1 hour, so I was just like, okay, so what am I gonna do in that hour? So I like to listen to podcasts, and I said like might as well practice. So I
uh,
played your Spotify
Spotify.
playlist
Yes.
while
Uh,
driving.
why did you decided to become my student?
I like your videos because I felt like you explain very well, and I like that you put both simplified and traditional characters, which
Mm,
not a lot of teachers do. I like learning both because go to China it's simplified, go to Taiwan it's traditional. So I want to be able to read both. So
mm,
a lot of times when I'm looking at other people's videos, I would, if it's unsimplified, I'll try to write it in both anyways. So
mm,
you're in habit, so it like saves me time.
mm.
So
Oh, I see. And so you're now able to read simplify and traditional. Do you think is it a hassle 很麻烦 for you to convert from simplify to traditional to simplify?
actually, it's not that hard. Once you know one, it's
Mm,
easy to recognize the other.
okay. Once you know one, so which one did you know first? Like you learn
Traditional.
traditional.
因为我爸爸叫我 traditional, 我小时候.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay, I see. So before you decide to become my student, did you have any like hesitations or anything?
Um, I hesitated because I wasn't sure like if the free video was enough, or do I have like paying extra, how much difference it would make, because
Mm-hmm.
there's so many resources online that it's like,
Yeah.
oh, maybe I could get this information somewhere else or
Yes.
whatever. So I don't know, because I can't 100%, I'm not 100% sure until I actually buy it and see.
Mm.
But I don't regret anything. Like I like when I bought it, I thought it was really good structure, really good. Like I learned a lot. I think so. I think I bought your level 3 course
Mm.
last almost a month and a half ago, and I
Yeah,
felt like I
差不多.
learned a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. So, so did you see the difference? Like, because before you become my student, you're like, I watch a lot of free videos. What's the difference between, really enroll the course and just watch the free videos. So if for somebody or for some people who are consuming all free contents and learning language or learning Mandarin out there, can you tell people who's like considering if they want to enroll the course, do you have any like suggestions or anything you want to say to them, like because you went through that? So yeah.
I think it's a lot more organized. Maybe it is possible to find all the information online for free, but it takes a lot of time. You really have to do research. Yeah, so it takes a long time. And like I work full time, I don't have a lot of time, so I rather just get it, learn it, done, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, like, it's not like I'm only still just using your course. I use other videos on top of it too, like movies, shows, even other YouTube videos, other teachers. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay. What's the difference between my videos, my teaching, and other teachers out there that you've watched and learned from?
mainly I like yours a lot because it's organized, like kind of like just matches like how I would want to organize things. But I watch other people's too because like, you kind of teach kind of like Taiwanese style.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I'm also curious, like watching, like let's say if I was watching a Chinese movie versus a Taiwanese movie, and they have like just a small difference in like terms or like a little bit vocabulary, a little bit of like slang or idioms, and then I know like some of my Taiwanese friends can't answer the questions I have, but my Chinese friend can. So that's what I do, is just like, oh, I'm watching this Chinese movie, I want to learn something about more toward Chinese expressions, so I'll go like look up like Chinese teachers YouTube videos, and if it's like I'm going for more Taiwan, then it's like I'll look at yours.
What's your experience, and can you tell people your experience and how do you feel, and do you see any difference, and or yeah, just your experience with becoming my student?
I like that you're very engaging to your students.
Yes,
So
I
yeah, so like I go to Facebook, put a comment, they'll reply, you're doing this, you're talking to us, and you're very interactive, and I appreciate that as as your student, because some teachers would be like, oh, here's my videos, here's my playlist, that's it. And I'm like, what about if you have questions or something? So
yeah.
I like this experience.
Yes, I like that too. Last question. Well, for people out there who are learning, Mandarin Chinese, do you have any suggestions, or do you have anything else you want to say in this video?
I think the most important part is just to be like consistent, whatever resource you choose, because like I didn't like growing up, I understand a little bit of Mandarin, but I never like bothered to try and learn as much until like early last year maybe, because I was just like, I'm losing so much of like the languages that I learned as a kid, because now I'm just speaking English. I'm in the US. So I wanted to say like, hey, I can be fluent in 3 if I want to be. So I just started like reading as much as I can, writing as much as I can, listening to as much as I can. Now I felt like I learned a lot in just a few months, just a little bit every day.
Yeah, I think for student, your job is to be consistent. That I cannot help. That I cannot help you with that, because it's your job to be consistent. But what I can help is to give a structured course and to give support. Like if you study, you have questions, you can always ask me. You know where to find me to ask questions. So my job is I do well on my side. Okay, I give you a good course, I take your suggestions and I answer your questions, give you support, but you need to be consistent. That's not my job, right? So I think I'm pretty proud of my course, like to be like very supportive and engaging, like you say. I try my best, but you also have to try your best as a student. Yeah. Yeah, that's all. Anything you want to say, or just that's
I think that's it.
没有了，谢谢你，Thank you so much.